It's more important to look at the comments that are in support, that haven't gotten the idea right. I'm also in support of this, but I'm not in support because I feel gender neutral people need a space to go and pee and stuff. That's not the reason. I feel there is no harm in, okay, maybe there are some considerations.
Jesse.
I'm going to show you guys a picture of a toilet in Suntec that stirred up quite a bit of discussion and fuss. Okay?
Toilet. Gender neutral toilets.
Okay, so
You
this
go to
popped
Suntec a
up.
lot, right?
So this is at the Suntec Convention Center lah. Okay, so this popped up and then somebody took a picture and posted to Reddit. So what do you guys think of this?
Gender neutral toilets. I wonder why they name it such. Because clearly it's a unisex toilet, right? Doesn't matter what you identify as. But why go for that political term? Gender neutral is a woke term.
You can just use unisex toilet lah.
Because by calling it gender neutral toilet, you are showing that we believe in free expression, we believe in the spectrum of genders and stuff like that. You're taking a stance on that. Right?
Okay, because right, the one that requested for this toilet, okay, basically this toilet is a pop-up toilet for a few days. This toilet was requested by the event organizer that is holding the Suntec Convention Center space, which is Wikimedia, the founder of Wikipedia lah. So they have a hard stance where they support inclusivity.
So it's a political stance lah.
So
because they can just simply say anyone can use this toilet, but they purposely use gender neutral.
Wait, but how do they pop up a toilet, bro?
basically they changed this. It's a toilet of 12 cubicle. So basically it's a female toilet lah. That they changed
So
into
it's like
this.
portable one, right? Since it's a pop-up. It's like meaning that they can detach, right?
Okay, so I don't know whether are they going to remove this, but from what they say, right, Suntec said, okay, the event lasts for 4 days, and this was requested by the organizer. So I don't know whether will these toilets still be there after the event, or it will be just removed lah.
Can I ask you guys a question? Isn't toilet, right, based on like sex instead of gender?
It should be. I feel it should be.
Yeah, because actually, like, don't look at the sign of the toilet. It's actually M and F, right? Male, female, right? Yeah, shouldn't it be based on sex? Then there shouldn't be an issue with it,
Because I feel like sometime back, right, gender and sex were more or less interchangeable. You can refer to somebody's sex as gender, it doesn't matter. But today, they are saying gender is a social construct, it is a spectrum. You can be anywhere along the spectrum and you can have your own identity. Even if it doesn't fall under the LGBTQ, it can be something else also. So if that is the case, then why are we placing so much priority to gender itself? If it's a social construct, then okay lah, you have your own, he and she have their own, it doesn't matter anymore. Right? We go for things that really matter, which is the sex. When it comes to toilet, you don't want people to feel weird about standing next to someone of the opposite sex, right? We look at sex lah.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter how you identify, right?
So the toilet is just all cubicle lah.
Yeah, just all cubicle, no urinal. Yeah.
It will be weird lah.
There are comments also from internet where there is a two-party, of course. One that agrees, actually, yeah, okay, this is a gender-neutral toilet, it's not bad, okay? And one that disagree. Some even strongly disagree. Okay, I'll show you guys some of the comments.
And to be fair, I think it's a decent idea. It's just, I get what they're doing lah.
Okay, so this by Jaden Teo lah, I guess. So he's concerned about safety reasons.
Okay.
Because anybody can enter the toilet.
Extreme measure, but understandable.
So he don't know how to pronounce the name lah.
Okay.
So they are saying that handicap toilet are gender neutral, as like this has always been there lah. There's nothing special about this. Oh, this guy is angry.
Angry, yeah?
Angry, bro. This is what you said. Why can't they just call it a unisex toilet instead?
Yes, thank you, Waylander.
So this is by High Fish.
Oh, this also angry, yeah?
A lot, 555 likes, no. Yeah. This,
What are you even saying lah?
they are calling the snide remark lah, I guess.
Last time got unisex toilet, never see your complain so much. Yeah. nobody is complaining that it's a unisex toilet. They're complaining that it's a gender neutral toilet. And it's not the same.
So this is like saying like they are glad that Singapore is respected the decision of the Wikimedia. It's also same lah. No, gender neutral toilets are not new. Don't see the big deal over this. Yeah. So these are the two sides of this incident now. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I saw one guy saying handicap toilets are gender neutral anyway, right? The thing is, when you go into a handicap toilet, you're using it as one person. Nobody else is sharing the toilet space with you. But this toilet, I assume there are multiple cubicles and all,
12
right?
cubicles in one.
Yeah, if you are a girl, you go in and then you see a guy coming in, and after he finishes, he lurks around, he stays over there, which he's totally legal to do. It's totally fine for him to do that.
In a toilet, yeah.
Yeah. You won't feel it's weird, man.
Yeah.
There's a difference, right? You are taking small things and, making them equal, but they are not. You're just looking at small similarities. Look at the whole thing.
I think guys and girls will have different habits also, right? Let's say they are done with, when they come out from the cubicle, they will have different things that they do. Then it will be a bit uncomfortable, I would say.
Yeah.
Do you guys like... Because sometimes your hand dirty, right? Do you guys like come out half, then you waddle to the WC wash first, then you wear your belt? Sometimes.
Oh my god, bro.
Have, right?
Yeah, God, bro.
Yeah, then like this one you cannot do that anymore.
I think the worst one, right, is like if the toilet paper is outside one.
Why?
Like, some toilet paper is outside
You
one.
cannot pull up before going to
Yeah,
pull up.
then you like you need to top up toilet paper. Then you penguin walk there. Then like
Yeah, guys toilet nobody care. Like the swimming pool toilet, bro, all the uncle come out with their cock swinging around, bro.
A lot of the comments that are hateful, right, I feel they are quite ignorant. I think it's more important to look at the comments that are in support that haven't gotten the idea right. Because I'm also in support of this, but I'm not in support because I feel gender neutral people need a space to go and pee and stuff. That's not the reason. I feel there is no harm in, okay, maybe there are some considerations, but there is no harm in having a unisex space. Like, you want to have a toilet that's unisex, technically there shouldn't be anything wrong. People are free to use, that's fine. Of course, there are considerations also, we can discuss those later, but a lot of them are making it seem like you are silly for thinking we shouldn't have this. Which I feel it is wrong, because that's a myopic stance to take. You haven't considered quite a number of things. And like those false equivalency and all, I find is very ridiculous lah.
With all due respect, shut the hell up!
Okay, so some people might think that why do we need a gender neutral toilet? Okay, so from a trans rights group perspective, they say that having a gender neutral toilet protects trans people and non-binary persons from discrimination, as they can face challenges when using a male or female toilet.
Yeah, actually, sometimes when I'm in toilet, right, then some girls, they dress up very guyish lah. Yeah, then you can see some aunties, right, they go like that, they will have that kind of like judging view of these people. So then, like that, you are making other people also uncomfortable, right? Of
I
course,
feel
they
it's
will,
common, ma.
but of course they will know
We
that
should have
which.
a toilet for these judgmental people.
But can I ask you a question? The judgment, right? Okay, it's not based, like, it's not because
Discriminatory.
of the space, right? It's not because of the toilet, right? They are at the toilet, right?
It's because of who the person is.
Yeah,
is it?
right, yeah.
Probably,
Like,
lah,
correct,
it's probably the case.
If like even it's not a toilet, right? The auntie outside.
No, it's like because they feel like this person go into the wrong toilet. That's the looks of it, But
really?
sometimes they really look.
And just like
not,
a man
yeah,
or no lah.
yeah.
Then I ask you guys, do you think Singapore should continue to allow this type of thing to pop up?
What do you guys think?
I actually feel I feel there's no need for it. Like, there's not much need for like unisex space. I feel it's not that I'm against it. Is they can either build more handicap toilet or build bigger washroom for the different sexes.
I think the first part will more or less compensate for this, but the second part doesn't change anything, because the main issue for this is we want to do away with the issue of male and female toilets. So making bigger toilets, the issue is not there's no space, ma.
Well, because I feel like the only reason why I would use a gender neutral toilet is because it's packed there.
Nearer.
It's packed. Yeah. Then I feel that the females right will actually benefit a lot from it because
Female
it sucks
toilet.
to queue, bro. It sucks to be a girl, bro.
Female toilet takes very long one. The queue is never ending.
Yeah.
So yeah, to build on that, right? I think for ladies perspective, I think the only time I will go is when it's very packed. But it will be very uncomfortable for me lah. But then not say that I have to go to that kind of toilet, right? You know.
I feel we have to look at what this brings about. Because earlier I mentioned there could be other repercussions that come about, right? One is this. Okay, if let's say there are no repercussions, then obviously it'll be a bit weird if you are resistant to this. Because you're just creating more space for more people. And if let's say people feel more inclusive because of this,
why
then,
not?
Yeah, it should be the way to go. One issue that can come from this, which might maybe take away all the good things that come from this, is this. If let's say now women are going to the toilet, right now itself, there are guys who are peeping toms, taking videos and voyeurs and stuff. They are entering female toilets to place their cameras here and there, right? Now, it no longer becomes weird to enter a toilet where a female can be at. So, will this increase the number of cases of voyeurs? Will voyeurism be on the rise because of this? Will females feel very strange entering a toilet like this? And will there be a stigma for guys who enter the toilet? Because if today, you just imagine, if we are together and I want to go to this toilet instead of the male toilet, you also feel like, hey, why you need to go this toilet? Why every time we go out, you want to go gender neutral toilet? Why you don't want to use the male toilet? You also feel a bit weird, right?
Yeah.
Then they're just essentially building more female toilets. Because lesser female.
The problem is females will also not want to go because there will be weird guys inside. So now will it like undo the good that you're trying to do or not? So this one I don't know yet because we need to look at the stats and see. But if let's say we do this and we see voyeurism on the rise, let's do away this nonsense.
Then let me ask you guys a last question. Will you guys use this toilet?
I think, okay, for me, personally, I would I mean like...
For what purpose?
Huh?
No. So will you guys use the toilet?
Because it doesn't really affect guys, what?
Yes.
Yeah, so I will just use it as anytime.
We are simple.
Yeah.
This equals to more cubicles for us.
Yeah. And confirm got bidet, bro.
That's the most important thing.
100% use.
Oh, actually, you're right. So then Doreen, will you actually use this type of toilet?
I will only use when I'm very urgent and when the female toilets are
Got
packed.
queue.
But then, I know, right, the fact that if the three of you go in, right, you all take super long one. You all will mingle, chit-chat, having fun.
You think we go in to do what? I tell you guys, we want to get out of the toilet as fast as possible.
Really?
Yes, as fast as possible.
And the thing about male toilet is so dirty, bro.
Yeah, every time we go inside,
But this one got no urinal, what?
Hey, Shavin, I wait outside first, we wait outside.
Yeah.
It's very weird to like stay
You
inside.
don't linger in the toilet.
Yeah, if you pee, you all talk okay, cubicle talk okay. But if like I done already, then the cubicle person still using, I'll be like, hey, I wait outside. Yeah.
I'll see y'all soon.
Okay, just now you mentioned about the cases of voyeurism potentially may increase, right? Okay, so I want to bring out a topic. Do you guys know what is cruising?
Cruising.
Wait, I think I know.
In the gay
Like
community.
you lead the guy to the
Toilet.
then you see the signals and then you see whether want to.
Yeah.
park.
So right,
Serious, that one cool.
in the guys' toilet, right, there will be people down there like washing hand.
Like damn long.
Then you wash hand very long, or like they will like you peeing at the urinal, right? They will go there and like look at you pee. Yeah.
This is a thing.
Nobody look at yours, They look away, bro. They hey, the fuck?
Too big for my ass, bro.
Yeah. So would this kind of toilet, right, give rise to more of these activities?
No lah, because
No,
more
meh?
cubicles ma.
Yeah, that's why. Cause they will lead them to the activities, to inside the cubicle,
Whoa.
More cubicle equals more privacy, more room to do all this.
Yeah. So like those people that will use, right, will fall into the, I believe, the LGBTQ spectrum, right?
See, there's an interesting thought. It's possible also,
Because it's not like people don't use handicap toilets to do all this type of hanky-panky stuff. Like some of the netizens are saying, wow, now all the YP and the 小妹妹 now gonna go toilet together.
Yeah, but that one is at least you know the people. But this like cruising is you totally don't know anybody, ba. Yeah. So I don't know whether.
Especially late at night, the toilets are not in use. You see a handsome guy washing his hands,
Washing like
together.
that.
Oh,
Washing like that.